got it?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the gas station. I'm here, as always, with my boy Ty. It's your boy White T. We're just moving and grooving.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day so far already.
It's always good. I like the feisty energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, without the fight, what's life? I always just name the episodes like first sentence.
Oh yeah, what do you think this one's gonna be?
Without the fight, what's life?
Without no fight, no life?
You know what I'm saying?
Jet Li, he's coming for you.
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
I heard, you know, everything in life gets hot sometimes. It's real. It's okay. I don't worry about anything. Well, this is one of those things, once again, watch back and later on, you'll be like, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, Birdie's gonna just be a full-blooded cougar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, we have to put her outside now anyway.
Yeah. It's a live cougar in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, you can watch us anywhere. Or listen to us anywhere.
Yeah, you're liking, you're subscribing. Anything that you would do really helps us out.
What do they say? Hit the bell?
Yeah, for notifications. You'll know when we come out with a new episode, a clip, or let's try something new, or Matt and Andy with Andy and Matt. Also,
sometimes that's funny too. All the posting and stuff we do, people be like, I didn't see it. I say, because you know things get buried in feeds.
Well, not only that, but because we're technically like a quote-unquote business page on each one of them, Facebook does suppress those a little bit.
So that's what I'm saying is, so if you are like, hey, I want to watch this stuff, but I don't know when it comes out, if you hit the bell, you get a little notification when we drop something new, and then you could watch it.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we also have a clip about where Glenn teaches you how to roll a backwood. Now, he doesn't start with the old tuck and fold method, but he does...
Did I do the pack roll?
Oh, you did the pack roll.
Yeah, I mean...
2, maybe 3 tries.
It's so funny because I did it on Instagram. Kyra recorded it. It went... It rolled it in 1 second.
Perfect.
I was like, oh shit, this Instagram stuff is real.
This is it.
So I try to like flex up and be like,
you're on the juice.
I'm going to show Ty how this is done so Ty can roll a backwood anytime.
And what you guys don't necessarily know, I mean, you might by the time this episode comes out, because, you know, you've seen us, you've listened to us so much, you're a little familiar with the dynamic of the relationship. But Glenn will come in when he's got like, let's call it a hot secret or a hot take on something where his eyebrows are like, yo, man. You want to check something out real quick? I'm going to show you how it's done. I got that shit on me. I'm nice with the tools. And then you want to break down the rest of it?
Yeah, so I basically just look like a fool for what, like 3 minutes?
Almost 4.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, it doesn't work. And I mean, I've probably rolled like 3 or 4 like that. I could probably get away with doing one on here and it would probably work out, honestly.
Heard.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe I will after this one. We'll see.
Yeah,
maybe the next episode I'll try to pack roll one instead of roll one like this. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes.
Because I know it's a big thing, right?
It's possible.
But here's the crazy thing,
you
right?
always used to hear the people with the dollar bill thing.
Yeah.
And they use the dollar bill.
Or the old school stoners on their denim.
Yeah.
Like they just put it in and they lick it and they fold it on their jeans.
Yep, exactly. So it's like one of those kind of
situations,
techniques. So
yeah, down in like Ybor and stuff too, where a lot of hand roll cigars, they all do that and roll on against the table.
Yeah, that stuff blows my mind how they roll.
Oh, and it's like an accordion fold and then they roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super killer.
Yeah, man. I even learned a little bit about Backwoods and stuff lately. I didn't know that there was like multiple leaves that grow. Like there's like the shade leaf, and then like all the way towards the back is like the backwood leaf. And all the ones, because they stay moist and not get dried out, and all the other stuff, some is chopped tobacco that goes in the cigar, and then some is wrapped. You know, I didn't know all that, so I was like, kind of a little, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
A lot of different, and dude, you're legally allowed to grow your own tobacco.
And even like the fronto is slightly a different part of the leaf than than the other part or something like that, which is crazy. So
different moisture content, different intensity of flavor. A little bit of a different level of stimulation depending on the cut.
And I guess it makes sense because some of the type, like there's also there's this company called like JR, And so they make like a cigarello that's wrapped in a giant Fronto leaf.
Okay.
So you get a fresh cigarello in the center, but you also get a giant graba, basically, Fronto leaf, like big as hell. And you could probably roll like 20 or 30 on it.
Now, speaking of green, leaf roll stuff, we got a Yamna, Massachusetts Premier Canagar. Handmade.
See, and that's cool, bro, because the one thing I couldn't find out in Cali, I was telling you, was a Canagar.
Okay.
Not one that was worth...
So this, 2 grams, dipped in a wax. We did break the seal already. Just to give it a look. Now, here's, I think, what might be a deceptive situation. I'm not exactly sure how these leaves work.
That's a king palm.
But, yeah, it even says king palm right on there. So my thought is like...
Damn.
Is this really hand-rolled?
Well, it depends.
So it doesn't say hand-rolled. It says handmade. So if you're pressing this thing, which they did on a mold with the toothpick, they push it together, they probably then put it in the king palm.
Well, that's what I was going to say, too, is king palm has different types of king palms.
Oh, for sure.
They have like the ones that are like cones and you can pack them.
I'll check that out.
But I've never got a king palm that you can roll.
Nor right. They're usually like a pre-done
it's not
cone
like the leaves or anything. It's always like a cylinder that you have to pack. Smells pretty good.
Now the filter's a corn husk.
And I'm going to tell you this, because I've smoked every blunt on the planet. King Palm, least favorite blunt.
You have said that before on the show.
And it's no offense to King Palm. Unless they take it as an offense, then message me and I'll tell you to your face your blunt suck. But I rolled a 2 gram backwood to compete with it.
Okay, and this is 2 grams.
Yep. So you can see there's a little slightly different. Mine's a little fatter because they went the opposite way. So I roll a cone getting bigger towards the end, where they almost used the filter was a little bigger and then
that's the only part smaller. That makes me think that it could have a hand roll quality to it.
That is the only reason, because it's reverse rolled. It's not
it's the strangest thing. But it does make sense. They start with a pre-done filter of some kind.
Which I just thought the width of it would be the same width as the filter. Think.
But because weed is different and it grinds, and when you make these with that little mold, it's so hard. I'll be interested to see how it burns. The green
I honestly think like they put some loud in it. That's for sure. Usually some people be rolling king palms and stuff. I've like talked to my one buddy about it too.
You want to start with this bad boy?
Sure. I think that's always a good way to see how it's smoking. Here, I got you.
Thank you.
Shout out Wicked Ill. Yeah. Shout out Wicked Ill. This is in my way? Cool. Kevin.
Also shout out Wicked Ill.
Yeah, exactly.
You know Wicked Ill.
Wicked Ill, Chris?
Oh, that's the whole thing from the show. Take it out.
Right now?
Wicked Ill.
Damn.
Yeah. The crew. The whole Wicked Ill crew.
Damn.
I need a lighter.
Damn. Do we really got to restart the episode?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wicked Ill.
I didn't know that.
He stepped on my Jordans.
Did he?
No.
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh,
Wicked Ill, come on the show, man.
Oh, damn. Wicked Ill's my homie. I was like, damn, he really got beef with Tyler. I didn't
More
even
than
know
me,
about.
bro? That hurts. I got to get
No, he's not like my best friend, but I met him recently. I've never seen Tyler get up during a podcast. Yeah, he had to do a whole bit and throw my lighter across the room. Damn. Well, watch our podcast. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, Chris, come on the show, man.
Bring more lighters, because apparently Ty threw mine out.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a big fan of dills, bro.
Is that what it is?
Wicked Dill?
Wicked Ill. So it's we kid ill.
Wiki Dill.
However you want to say it. Regardless, shout out Wicked Ill. He's my homie. I make beats and stuff with him. He's a cool guy. He smokes loud like us. I think you'd get along.
I know Chris. I've taken pictures with Chris.
Damn. So Tyler's just trolling me.
Yeah.
So Chris is going to watch this and get a way bigger kick out of it than I got. I thought he was really...
I don't think he knows me like that. Like, he might think I'm really serious and turn the thing off.
Damn. Damn. Nah, he's fire, though.
Yeah.
He's a cool cat.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool shoes, man. Those
yeah.
Versace's?
Yeah, that was fucking dank. See, he knew who I was talking about right away. He was trolling me so hard. I was like, fucking Tyler, bro.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
It's just good content.
Yeah, that's
he'll get over it. He'll see it. He'll understand.
He won't chill with me anymore. I'm
400 miles away, bro.
Yeah. He's like, nothing I can say. I can't be hurt. Smells like a real cigar, though.
I'm gonna reserve my comments until you after you hit it. Then I'll let you know.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. My homie got a kick out of this. I told him I don't like these big ass filters, and people are like, "Yo, why?" Like even cigars, I don't like putting something that big in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do like to put yours to a very thin tip.
Bro, I don't. I'm dead serious. It's just like
you have an extreme canoe for your roll style. Yeah,
I just don't like that feeling of like my lips can't go around it. Like if there's open space, like. You see that? I don't like that. It feels like I'm not sucking no one off. So, you know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't like that shit.
For me, what gets me is
harsh, bro.
The amount you have to open your mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
And then also, if it's not rolled right or the filter's not made right, stuff will pull through.
You don't smoke cigars normally, though, right?
No.
So I use the goal with this is when you hit it, you need to light the ember and then do a slow pull. You can't just like hit it.
Okay.
So you gotta light it, then drag. Like.
Okay.
You get it a little bit more full. Try that way. Then we'll pass it over to Kevin.
Also with the cigars
too, I can't even put my mouth around it. It just like falls out my mouth.
Yeah, what it sounds like, this is going to be one of the things that soaks into the corn husk filter just because of the saliva involved of like opening your mouth and closing it.
That's why I don't like the bigger. Yeah, there's more room for like
the chewed
stuff.
Yeah. Ugh. Here, Kevin.
It's terrible.
You got to admit those burning slow. 4 decent hits, and
I'm telling you this: a king palm will burn for 2 hours. Doesn't mean it's smoking.
That's true.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? My blunt might smoke for 45 minutes, but it smoked. The whole thing smoked. It was like,
Even a crop king.
That's what I'm saying. A crop king will smoke.
Yeah, crop king come on the show
for real.
Yeah.
Dude, they had them in Cali.
Well, flat wraps
Did
or
I tell
something
you
else
that?
uniquely too. Yeah.
They had them in Cali. We got to get crop kings in Cali. It was
Really?
dope. I blew my mind.
Yeah.
We went into a smoke shop and they had them. I was like,
damn, crop kings, we've been with you since the beginning. You still haven't reached out?
I know.
What the fuck is with that, bro?
No, I actually talked to them.
Yo, crop kings, come on the show.
Yeah, no, I talked to them. I said if they're ever going to drop a new flavor or anything, if they want to hit us with it first, and they definitely said yeah.
Okay, heard.
Yeah, no, they were very cool.
I'll reach out for real.
Yeah, they were really cool people. They answered us like they answered me within like a half hour. You know what I'm saying? They were like quick with it. Yeah. They were like where some people like their social game is whack. Like I had a problem with that Vocaline program, and Synchro Arts took like 2 weeks to message me back, and they finally messaged back, and they tell me to go to the website, and then I messaged them and told them their website was crap and I couldn't figure it out, and then I messaged them again after like 3 weeks when they messaged me back. To like it was like a bot messaging me, and I don't like that.
It might
like,
have been. But.
It probably was. And that's what I'm saying. And I messaged them back and I was like, well, I'll let you know, bot ass, that my buddy Dave came over and he knows more about computers than you dumbasses, and he fixed it. So eat that. Yeah. Your fucking website couldn't help me one bit.
Crop King responded to me without a bot, though, because I told him that I'd buy their Irish creams by the box and shit a few times because I go through them for work every morning. And they were like, yo, that's fucking dope. Like, tag us, hit us up, and all that shit. So I do think they talk without their bots, but a lot of it.
True. On Instagram, you can. That's where you guys are hitting them up on.
Yeah.
On IG, you can do as a business page like automated responses, which are getting pretty sophisticated. But it would make sense that if they're that large, you know, that they're doing a combination.
Oh no, it was like the context, like the words that a bot wouldn't use.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a difference in between. Like, you're like, hey man, what kind of? No, it 100% would.
Really?
You write the responses. So if you as the person, so if you think of your customer.
Oh no, but it was so specific to what I was saying.
Doggy,
though.
It's scary.
Really? They might pull words from the
your conversation.
Google has stuff now that can do the same thing.
I just used to do it for a part of a living. You know
you
what
think
I'm
you're
saying?
talking to a person on the phone, but it's a bot who's just reading the shit. Right?
I would say that it makes sense that Crop Kings does both though. Because, you know, it's only for very like generic questions.
Yeah, I think they're a small company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can I be real? I think it's this.
The cord.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't touch that too much.
Yeah, 10-4.
I think that's the biggest flaw to this microphone. Go out to Shure, just if they
SM7B.
want to know anything about this.
Yeah, sure.
You had one wire that runs into this mic, that runs down from this.
Why?
I get it, because the design of the mic so it can move and stuff, but it's like you're putting too much in 2 points of failure. You know what I'm saying? With some stuff, it's like the cable stuff is like
insane.
It's crazy, and it's a sensitive mic already. So any kind of stuff like that, it's just gonna get crazier.
Facts.
Yeah, this thing's smoking weird, bro.
What do you mean?
I mean, it feels like I'm smoking a blunt, and it's smoking like I feel like, because this is like my first smoke of the day.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? I'm totally sober, no caffeine on me.
You're just chilling on that.
But this stuff is
just sitting.
Yeah, is it? But I just don't. I think hitting it too hard is like
free parking.
I think you're just used to a backwood, man. Because think about it, you got the bigger mouth feel.
No, I feel hot. Yeah, no,
but the end is so small,
like that.
So you're not getting as much
the terp
per like.
That's
breath,
why, like, if you hit my backwood in the first like half of it, you're gonna be like, "Yo, this is a good blunt," because you're gonna get that full flavor, the good ratio, that 2 grams sitting around that paper.
Just taste a little bit of white owl. Not the white grape white owl, just standard white owl green.
It's just a thick leaf, bro. I
can't taste.
You have to think how thin a backwood is.
Well, I think it's
compared to how thick that is.
Yeah, because you're getting more.
That's what I'm saying. You might be right. Halfway through, it might start smoking way better because it gets to that thicker part of the bud. Yeah. Because I feel like it is. The little more in, I feel like it's gotten a little more terpy, which is crazy because the beginning of it was not that terpy. It tasted like kind of.
Now, don't get me wrong. If we put more fire weed in this,
that's what I think,
and then did it. And I changed the filter to a filter like I roll without all that. Look how crazy that shit is.
I do like that though. I gotta say,
I don't, man.
The other ones are usually smaller.
The whole reason I roll my filters
small, like as a bigger filter, I like that better because there's not as much room for stuff to fall through.
But my thing is like, so the way I roll a tip for a joint is I do that whole super grate thing, that fancy rip, and what that does is it puts all of the grate up at the front of the filter tip, and now you have this hollow cone for maximum airflow. I would like that. Like, take that same grate and put it up towards the front of it where it touches the weed. Prevent all the schmutz from coming through. Oh, yeah, but the fact that it's
then the back is just open. Yeah. Exactly, just a hard circle, and that's halfway through.
Yeah, and because just like a sewer grate.
Yep.
Prevent all the big shit and get full flow of the water on the other side. And
for real.
So for that, it just almost seems like you're taking an artificially small hit.
I just wonder what, like,
and it's definitely
is
so
the King Palm does not have nicotine. Is that why they can use it? I think
that's the move.
Okay, because a tobacco leaf naturally has nicotine in it, and then it has a different chemical in it. Okay, well, for a blunt that doesn't have nicotine in it, I guess it's pretty cool.
It's heavy though. Still.
It is heavy, bro. I wouldn't. I didn't want to hurt my homies' feeling either. Too, they do pre-rolls and they do. One
I think
of theirs
these would
King
be
Palm.
Hard for the blunt smoker, unless it's absolute fire, because they're still going to be missing that like nicotine up.
Yep.
But it's great for the person who loves pre-rolls and wants something that lasts a little longer. Yeah. Someone who's celebrating, and you have a strain that you like in this form factor.
See, that's what I had to tell my homie. They do a pre-roll company, out in California, and he said, "What's wrong with them?" And that's what I'm saying. And I didn't want to hurt him, but they're doing a King Palm pre-roll and a hemp pre-roll, a hemp paper. Okay. Like it's like a blunt, but a hemp blunt.
Yeah.
And I told him, well, first off, you got to get rid of the King Palm. It's way too harsh. And I asked him, is this top shelf? He said, yeah. I said, I don't think it is. And he's like, it is. And I'm like, well, that's how bad this paper is killing your terps, that you can't taste it at all. Yep. You can't taste it. So that's what I kind of told him. I mean, you know us. If we got some loud, bro, like, like that sour or something like that, and you put 2 grams in this backwood, every hit of it, I'm telling you, you're going to be like, this thing is smoking. Because it's that separation. I told you. I think this is like too harsh.
I think it's less harsh than the ones that we tried, though, from California.
Yep, that's what I was telling him though. This is definitely louder shit than what was in my homies.
Yeah.
King Palms.
What percentage do you think this is at?
Honestly, I don't think it's much over 20.
16% active. So hold on, I'll tell you the actual converted percentage.
See, that's why there's no way it's. That's what I'm saying. There's no way it's over 20.
I start feeling it over 18.
That's when when you start being like you start. No, I'm telling you, for the first blunt I've smoked today, I do feel high.
True.
I'm feeling like a little vibe, like cool, like almost not anxious or anything.
That's the total percentage of THC.
It's terrible.
Ain't no backwood.
No.
Oh, sorry. Plus 0.4. Good.
Yeah, it's 15%.
Active.
I'm not talking shit about 15%ers though either, because some of them are fire depending on the strain.
They have the strain that's in here. Oh, that's the strain.
Yeah.
Apex.
Yeah. Apex Kush Canagar.
Yeah, like I'm saying, man.
Packaging is stellar.
I like it.
I like the wax. I think that's clever. The gold wax did make me think that it's like an infused Canagar.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. If this thing had a gram of distillate in it, though, some loud ass, CO2 distillate.
My fear with that is, though, bro,
is
that they're not gonna put in a distillate to a pre-roll like that unless the pre-roll's a little booty already.
That's what. See, that's what I felt like they were doing out in
Cali.
They sell you
a 0.7.
They take all this shake
and they put in like a 0.1 or 0.2 of a distillate, and they just say, "Hey, man, this is 35%."
See, I will tell you this:
tastes like bubble gum.
Which ones were they? Okay, the King Roll. The King Roll, they made by Kingpen. They had pre-rolls out there. They come 4 in a pack.
Okay.
I will say this though: they used 2 jelly strains.
Jelly bean.
One was like a jelly bean strain, and then one was jelly. Like yeah. Let me look real quick, just so I don't misspeak.
Jack and Jilly.
Yeah, but I will tell you this: these motherfuckers were terpy, bro. Super terpy, super terpy. Hold on.
Yeah, the wax is a fuego touch.
Forbidden jelly and jelly bean the jelly bean was the wax. Forbidden jelly was the strain.
Okay.
I don't know what was in here, but these things, the first hit was like hitting the Kingpan. It was like straight.
Yeah, but when you say
sauce,
that, is it a good taste?
They paired well. The sauce they used.
Because I've only had Kingpen on the illegal market.
But that's what. No. Yeah. These were real.
Okay.
These were the real Kingpen, legit. Yeah. So their distillate was high quality for sure. Super tasty. But like I said, it just tasted like the bud was not the craziest stuff.
I don't have an answer for that.
It wasn't me.
Yes, chill.
Alexa's going crazy.
Yeah, for real. Chill, Alexa. I ain't even fucking playing with you right now.
Yeah, you want to see something crazy?
No.
Alexa, who is Matt Broughton?
Matt Broughton the person and Matt Broughton the musical act.
Mm-hmm.
Chill, Alexa.
You want to know something crazier?
No.
Alexa, what's Matt Broughton the musical act?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Theta.com, combining luscious and often haunting vocals with improvised spontaneity, Broughton's music is a story of incompletion and insecurity.
It's the craziest thing in the whole world, bro.
That sounds like the story of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like the story of my life.
By Cupcake from Spotify.
Wait.
Man, stop.
Are we going to get a copyright strike against us, Kirk? Oh, no. It's all our money going away.
I'll just pitch it down.
Now you got to change it up.
Let's slow down.
Alexa, stop playing this music. Stop playing with me. I can't believe she listened to me. She just listens to anyone that says her name.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, she listens to you even without, when you're too, so for sure.
For sure. It's like doing the podcast when you get a mic, just in case she wants to chime in.
I mean, there's one hooked up right next to Kevy.
I mean, she did just chime in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. It just shows she's listening.
I don't have an answer.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that. I say we weren't asking you.
Literally anything.
Yeah. We didn't care that you didn't try Kingpen distillate. Nope. She's like, I can't try anything. I'm like, yeah, no shit. She's like, but I want to. I'm like, oh God.
She eats humans.
Yeah, for sure.
That nobody blues or whatever.
Yeah. They made a philosopher's stone. What do you think she is?
Doc, you've been really into the Full Metal. Yes, I love seeing Matt get overjoyed by someone like witnessing something they really like for the first time.
Well, also,
something
I don't ever want to get like what hurt me was when I was chilling with Matt one day and they said something about like, oh yeah, Glenn could be on Matt Dandy, and he's like, maybe. And I was like, yo, Matt, like,
yeah, he's like, I'm cool, bro.
Like, I used to sell you Pokemon cards, bro. I was like, don't give me that, man. I was pretty nerdy.
You can sell Pokemon cards and not know any of the Pokemon, so.
Yeah, just because you were a hustler since you were
what are you
young.
talking about? I knew all the Pokemon.
Bro,
what are you talking about? I can still sing the theme song. I want to be the very best.
Guys, Nintendo was
Just pitch it somewhere, Kevin. Give it a fifth.
look great on the braid.
Yeah, but I just think, like anything, you really think Pokemon can come after me? I said, I've been selling your cards. I resold them. I resold them twice. I made money. You sold me that deck of cards. You're a sucker. I paid $7 for that. I got $43 for one card in that deck. I said, you guys don't even know how to do this. If Pokemon was smart, they would have just let you buy the cards. They would have put face value on them back then. And it just shows who's baller.
Well, basically by that law,
I didn't like that it was random.
you're calling your homies suckers.
Who? I'm calling you a sucker.
I used to sell candy out of my backpack in middle school. We had a Sam's Club membership.
Coca-Cola? Anything.
So I would just go and buy the big bars, and I would just sell gum, Pixie Sticks, Ring Pops, Snickers,
That's
whatever
when it began.
It's
so funny you said this because the other day
I kept a book, a ledger, put people's names in it and what they would buy. Dude, it was so fucking crazy. No one knew. I was being encouraged by all my thoughts. What a young up and starter you are, Tyler.
Well, that's how the hustle begins. That's what this kid was talking about on his live the other day, and I was like, yeah, bro, that's how it all started.
Everyone that I knew that started selling candy after I got in the game.
Remember when in high school the Coke machines stopped having Coke in them?
Real Coke, like actual Coca-Cola. You'd have Coke Zero.
That was the play. If you had a case of Coke in your book
sugar.
bag, you
had real Coke sugar.
You could probably make 50 a day, 60 a day just selling Cokes.
Yeah.
Profit, probably.
And cans, too.
And be careful with this King Palm. I'm letting you know. You see where this black line is?
Just take it off.
No, that's where the filter, that's how big
we'll
the filter
know
is.
beforehand.
It's that big, the filter in these things. Things like a 1-inch filter, 1-inch filter. It's huge. I mean, effects-wise, 15%. I'm not super mad at it.
So the weed, I think, is actually pretty good. Because it's broad in terms of sensation. It's not going to make me a speed racer.
But it's a little tingly in the arms, like a little...
2 grams of it to the face is doing me okay.
Yeah, a little euphoric, I guess.
You know, I wouldn't be mad if I had one of these before I was, like, going fishing or, like, you know, we were just getting back hanging out from a day at, like, the beach or something.
A lot more than that if we're going fishing.
No, I wouldn't be mad.
We start the day. We get 2 grams to the face, then we get on the boat.
I'm just saying, what time are we at? Not for time purposes, just for Glenn time purposes.
Oh, for how long it's been going?
Because this is 4 people smoking a 2-gram King Palm. How many minutes?
With a specific blunt. So
that's a good point.
That's what I'm about to show you.
Good point. When did you light it, though?
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty much when we started.
A minute and a half into the. Yeah. So I would take off 2 minutes for sure, 3 minutes just to be.
I went pretty quick into it.
I think I remember you opening. I was out there for at least 5, but.
No, that was actually the shortest break you took.
Hold on. Yeah. Even if I was out there for 10 minutes, we're at like 30 minutes right now. So that's
so this still was only smoking 20 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah.
See, 20, I think 25. Mine, I'm about to light this. Let me know when it's 30 minutes because I'm going to light this and I'm going to see how long
honestly, the last backwood we smoked, I felt like was just like never ending.
Hear me out. So what was... Oh, shit. Do you think it has anything to do with the way we're smoking this? With the puff before and then the draw?
No, because I think you could smoke this blunt however you want.
I would say, though, that this did get a little bit terpier.
Halfway through.
But not much.
No, not much at all.
Just a little bit. Because even then, because when you get to the end, it's getting harsh.
Yeah. It's getting harsh, bro. Hitting like a bong. Look how thick that paper is, bro, compared to a backwood, bro. Look at how thin a backwood is, bro. Look at this, bro. Look how thick that thing is. Gonzo. All right, so what time is it, Kev?
30.
I want to see how big
That ember is smoking hard.
It's 1:32.
That's how big that filter is.
Show the camera.
You want me to just put a timer on it?
Put it in the thing.
Like, are we going to do a timer on the next one?
Damn, that's a dickie.
It's like a cork?
No, it's a corn husk.
Yeah, it's a corn husk.
Because it looks porous from, like, the bottom.
Dude, this is thick, bro.
With a CK.
I just don't get why you want that much filtering shit out of your weed. See how the raw tip is not a filter? It doesn't catch. See how that caught and got darker like a filter would? Mm-hmm. Why would you want that?
Nah, give it to me.
Well,
I know what I'm doing to my body.
You know,
In
you guys
your
are talking
weed,
about
though, right?
like,
Right. And why would you filter your weed?
Well, you guys are talking about how this wrap is non-nicotine.
It is cool.
Right? Like
30
compared to
minutes
like
early.
a tobacco wrap. This
So-
is not a full tobacco wrap.
So what's the time,
No,
Kev?
not tobacco wrap at all.
Kyra, you
that's what I'm
timing
saying.
this?
I think the people who would rather smoke a non-tobacco wrap.
That's what I'm
might
saying.
also be the type
If you're the
who want-
normal pre-roll
Right,
smoker,
100%.
great. If you love smoking blunts with your boys, though, maybe not.
If you're looking for
your
a
move.
healthier option, though, but you still want to smoke
that heavy, you want that heavy smoke,
want
but
that
you
heavy
want
smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not without
That
nicotine.
be able to breathe
You're
out there.
100% right. I think that's why
Notice
people in Cali
we
dig
didn't,
them.
we didn't cough like we would a Backwoods.
They don't fuck with nicotine.
You might love Backwoods, but Backwoods will make us cough like something
yeah.
else.
We're dying.
This was relatively smooth, I would say.
Yeah, I don't cough off.
But it's
Backwoods.
also like, do you drink your coffee black or like?
All right,
bunch of
time
shit.
this,
I'm
Kevin.
gonna-
What time is it?
I'm gonna cut together every moment you've ever coughed on.
All right, it's
Backwoods.
1:30. It's like 1:34. So I'm gonna. Do I cough a lot off the Backwoods?
Every
Your
now and
cough-
again.
It's the gas station.
Why do you
but
think-
only the coughs?
Kevin, back me up on this, right? The
Why do you think-
Backwoods make the crew cough.
There's some coughing going on.
And it's
for
not even
sure.
just us.
I'm just being real.
Backwoods come in and they hit everyone in the back
They're
of the
heavy,
knee, bro.
But I do prefer, not because of the. I don't like the cough feeling. I hate that. But
Yeah.
I do like. There's something about a backwood when
You smoke and you love
when you
that.
light it. No, not even the
You're
smoking.
gonna laugh when you hit this, and
No,
you're
it's
gonna
the
say
same
this
thing.
is the most banana this weed's tasted after you hit that fucking king pong. You're gonna say, Glenn, this weed's terpy as shit, bro.
Yeah.
My fucking mouth just went.
It's like I'm saying with the coffee. Like if you like a black coffee, it's that taste, that feel, or like dark chocolate or something. That's how I feel about a backwood.
Ocho.
It's like a stout.
Yeah.
It's like a black
Bro,
coffee.
that's what
dark
I say.
chocolate.
It's different.
Yeah.
Coffee is something they make you smell between strains to cleanse your palate.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're getting like a palate cleanser, and then you can taste the
weed.
bud. That's why I think the backwood, like even Joe Rogan, that's
I'm
why
gonna
I
have
think
to second that,
even
bro.
Joe Rogan, out of anyone, he's
Shout out
not
Joe
a
Rogan.
healthy guy,
Joe Rogan,
and he
come on the
still
show.
would smoke the backwood. I guarantee it.
Oh, he just likes, he'll even tell you himself, man. He likes that little bit of a nicotine.
But he
kick.
also likes like finer things, and I
yeah.
think that's where the backwood comes.
Cigar
it's a real
aficionado.
Taste. Yeah, it's a smell.
It is.
You know.
It's an aroma, dude. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
you're definitely there's something.
Dog, there's no
unique.
one that misses
Yeah,
the
for
vanilla
sure.
Dutch more than me.
Dude, but the original Vanilla
Maybe
Dutch was the
black.
That
closest
also
to the
kind of
backwood.
Yeah, about to say that almost.
think
I
has
so?
thought
to
that
it. I
original
would agree
leaf
with
was
that as well.
soft and you could roll
It
them like
was
a
a
little
soft green
backwood.
leaf.
Yeah,
And
but
it
it was
had
a
that same
green
dark-
backwood, like something you never seen. Like,
Like that dark chocolate kind of feel.
bro,
too,
they were the
still.
best.
Vanilla.
I
but-
used to unroll them and put the
Vanilla
leaf
Dutch
back
come
on
the
them.
show. Dutch Masters, come on the show. Like, maybe you just make like a gas station exclusive. We'll sell it on our website. Not to biters, of course.
Never.
Or fuck, we'll just use them on the show exclusively.
Yeah, we're just that
It's the
exclusive.
last place to find them.
Mm-hmm. The Last Crusade. If you got a box of them, you let me know. I'm trying to get them foil wrapped original.
Yeah, this tastes like green bananas.
Right? Doesn't it? Doesn't that just trip you out though?
Yeah, so don't you think it's a eat the rind, it makes the juice sweeter, smoke the king palm, it makes the next one taste a lot better?
I'm not against it. That's why I said I might as well light that thing up now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, you're gonna think that's just like, I thought the shit was a banana backwood in Cali.
Is Kyra out here still?
It smells like, or tastes like pine sol smells.
Really?
Right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy how everyone's terps can be a little.
No, I do get the pine
Right
under
through the
there.
backwood,
I do
Right.
get the,
I get a little burn like the pine on the back of my throat for sure.
I get the green.
backwood. I got the backwood on the smell, on the inhale, and the taste.
I got
It was all
the.
just,
I used to work in a grocery store. I got the smell of the fresh green bananas coming in when they're on like a pallet
Yep,
all
that's
together.
what I feel.
And
that.
then some pine. And pine sol is a good catch too. There's a chemically component to that pine for sure.
Well, that's probably from that's what I'm saying. Whatever else
not
is
like
with
the
that.
banana, but like the banana peel almost. That's what you're talking
So
about.
that's what's
like that flavor,
so like being like, what was it? Banana cream pie. So what's this? Probably got something a little vanilla-y, cakey, kind of something mixed with it.
Banana cake.
Fanny.
She's out.
We're gonna have to keep that in mind just for
Oh yeah,
the sake of time. What'd you say? Banana cream cake?
banana cream pie. Who makes a banana cream cake? I said, dude, that guy's crazy. Sometimes like I think people might watch our show and be like, so what, you guys just smoked 2 blunts and talked about blunts? I'm like, yeah, did you not know what the podcast is about? Yeah, we just smoked a king palm.
Banana cream pie is a cannabis strain by North Star Genetics, indica dominant hybrid. Tastes like sweet lemons and pine with other notes of citrus.
Kev, boom.
Great job, Kevin.
Smacked it, bro.
Genetics is banana. It's Girl Scout cookies and banana OG.
Oh, then that's where the pine comes from.
that
How
alpha
and
pine.
that lemon
Alpha
pine. Isn't that crazy?
Well done, guys.
Fine, man.
Yeah. That's pretty on the money for the description.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's sweet now.
It's banging.
This
in the
didn't taste like
streets.
this yesterday, right?
Right.
I think it's
That's
gonna
what I'm
be
saying,
hives,
because you
man.
had that loud. You had that crazy loud one.
we
So like,
ruined
yeah,
it. We ate
exactly.
meal. We ordered course 3 when it should have been the finisher.
We ate
Different
caviar
dessert.
before the dessert came out. And shit, you know what I'm saying? We're like, oh, here we go.
This is really good, though, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You almost can't taste the backwood. Or
what
this
I'm
is one of
saying.
those
I didn't
rare
even
strains
taste it
where
at
the
all.
backwood is complementary.
That's what I'm
That's
trying to
kind of
say.
what I'm getting at too.
Because that's what when something is complements something, it becomes something different. You got to hit it twice when it comes around to you next time.
Because like with the American spirits, sometimes like
to keep the experiment going in the
like-
same.
like
Yeah.
a certain kind of like will go good with like certain kinds of wine,
Right.
Or different kinds of coffee or something.
Dude, imagine this in a real life banana backwood. Back when they had banana backwoods.
Oh, that was the thing.
That was a thing. They had banana,
yeah.
they had coconut, vanilla.
Now they're like an $80 pack of backwoods.
Yeah,
that's
but
going
you
to be
see,
moldy as fuck.
I found
Yeah.
out what it did was, check this out, when they said you can't gear towards children. So Backwood made dark stout, honey bourbon.
Yeah.
Think of the flavors,
made the
wild
alcohol.
rum.
Yeah.
They came out with things that are never geared towards children. They're geared towards adults.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, that was brilliant. Honey, they can't, that's not honey's or honey berry is probably because everyone else had a berry flavor that they couldn't stop them from doing it.
True.
Are these flavored?
This is a honey backwood.
It is okay.
Yeah, it's natural honey backwood. I tried to get the dark leaves, but I wasn't at the spot where I normally am.
Because I would say even like those flavors you just listed kind of are just naturally like the smell of like a backwood anyway.
Yeah.
Like, that I don't know if it's a similar.
For sure,
whatever
even when you smoke an
terpenes or
original
tobacco.
backwood.
Would you say that's terpenes maybe? That gives it that like tobacco flavor like that? Flavonoids and stuff.
Yeah. I would. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just not a tremendous fan of the backwoods.
But it's making you more of a fan after you smoke a King Palm.
That's true.
Yeah. It blows my mind.
I'll need to try a couple more King Palms, but they are pretty close to the bottom right now.
Yeah, and I'm not like
I don't mind the weed
I don't
that
want
was
people
in
to
there.
think
The
I'm
weed
like
was
the
good.
guy that's like, hey,
And I love
want
the fact
you
that
to
these
go
are
smoke
handmade
Backwoods.
by like a company owned by like 3 brothers. You know, so that's all
That's
Fuego.
really cool, yeah,
My
yeah.
situation would be like, guys, can't you just get the sugar leaf and really do these cannagars right, not rely on a king
Wouldn't
palm?
you rather smoke something hemp based?
You can't cross hemp and cannabis in the Massachusetts market,
Beautiful.
unfortunately.
But what about the leaf?
We might need to bleep this part out, like on the
Then
legit
don't say it.
situation.
We'll talk about it later. Yeah.
So,
No, I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
No. But that's mind blowing. Now that I know that, they might have issues with that in Cali because I was wondering what the fuck was going on. They had bleached papers, bro. They didn't look like no hemp papers.
Oh, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
What is wrong with you? Wouldn't you want to smoke something made from something that you're smoking something? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the perfect vessel to put the weed in? Something made from hemp. Right? Because that's something that people go, oh, there's no medicinal value. There's no, but there is, but they're idiots. But so then why not use it for that? Make your filters out of it. Make your, why not? Make your boxing for the product out of it. But no, it's made of a paper box when you pick it up and look at it. Idiots, bro.
Dude, there's some stuff there that might as well be 15, 20 grams of packaging for every 1 gram of product.
Bro, I felt like
pretty
you were
crazy,
paying
right?
for packaging at Cali.
Oh, for sure.
The fresh baked stuff came in a metal container. The container felt like it was like a pound.
Did we talk about that?
What?
Metal containers?
Oh, but what they do with it?
Yeah.
No, we talked about that.
Got you. Yeah, we were talking about it's like it's a very fascinating thing in these like metal tin cannings. These eighths or quarters or whatever. That's these almost like Tuda cans. It's like a nitrogen replacement. So
but see, this wasn't like that. It had a screw top.
Okay.
So it's like
it could still be the same thing.
It could
the
still
principle.
be, and then they okay. Well, that gives the shelf life long. Mm-hmm. Long ass shelf life.
Yeah, it won't degrade. It won't turn like that crazy orange rust color over time.
Oh, okay, that's smart. Instead of just burning, smoking rust. You know how bad that would be.
Orange weed.
But I mean, a lot of pot only has what, like a year shelf life?
It depends on.
They look like they had old shit.
Depends on how you store it.
But that's what I always feel.
And the environment in which it's stored in. So.
Wow.
Because honestly, man, we bring it to a swamp, it's probably getting nasty quick. We just keep it outside. But also, we can make it way too bone
So if
dry.
you were a random person,
or
a random person came up to you, and
Wait,
they
am
said,
I a random person, or is a random person coming up to me?
you're a random person, and a random person comes up to you,
Okay, got you.
and you just like they ask you like, hey man, I'm about to go, buy some weed. Should I smoke it in a king palm or a backwood? What are you gonna say?
Damn, and I'm without the bias of Tyler, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're whoever you are. You get to make your own bias.
Okay. Honestly, man, I would look at the man or woman before me, and if I think that they would prefer the classic experience, I would probably recommend a backwood. Now, if it looks like they're arthritic and they can't roll, that would probably be the only time I try.
The only reason why you tell them king palm.
Because I always want to recommend for the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
There's not a one best fits all, but yeah,
Yeah,
9
if it's
out
a
of 10
90-year-old
circumstances.
woman, and she's got to somehow get the weed into the backwood, I'd say, lady,
And I
just
am not
king
going to
palm
be
it.
able to say like, yo, let me just roll
Yeah,
a backwood for you
exactly,
real
for
quick.
sure,
You know, you
exactly.
got that kind of time. Go get a king palm.
Yeah, I won't lie. If you can't roll and you don't want to roll,
9 out of 10 times in between those two, it's the
just get a
backwood.
king palm. But yeah, the backwood wins 9 out of 10 times. It's beautiful to know. I feel a little more buzz though since we hit the backwood.
Yeah,
like
dude,
you
the
feel that
nicotine
little like
always makes
nicotine
me
buzz.
feel weird, dude.
Yeah, you get a little like.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how I used to smoke so many blunts back in the day, bro.
No, you were smoking mad blunts.
I
You were
know.
like smoking almost spliffs at one point. I feel like
I was smoking splits.
that's
at
what I'm
one
saying.
point. Yeah.
That's crazy to think.
I would have like shatter, dank weed, hash, and I would still put in tobacco.
Dude,
in
by
that
Hobie,
concoction.
you know,
I don't know why.
You know Hobie that I know.
Yeah. I know most of them. Yeah.
He still be rolling splits.
Yeah.
And that's just because he don't smoke cigarettes though, so I get it. He don't smoke a vape pen.
I also
get
wasn't
it.
smoking cigarettes.
You
or
get what I'm saying?
nicotine
I smoke a
pens,
vape
yeah.
pen all day, so I don't really get too much of a buzz off the Backwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd maybe have to smoke
For you,
10
it
of
almost
them
maintains,
before. Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like cool. So I imagine if you don't get nicotine though and you're craving that, you're gonna be rolling some spliffos.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get it. If you're looking for a little more buzz and you're not getting nicotine somehow, that's probably how you're going to get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna put some tobacco in there.
Yeah, true. And honestly, that's kind of why I was digging it. I was really up into the up feeling.
Right.
You know, like coffee.
Yeah.
And, one of those.
Uppers and downers, man. I think they pair well. Like Coca-Cola with weed, it's
hash,
like uppers and downers, man.
That's the big way to do it in like Europe, is they will roll tobacco. And usually
you see how they smoke too? They roll the joint and then they put it in the bong and then they pass the bong around so that no one it's like a weird thing. Their bong, like they put the blunt right into the down stem. Like they have like little bowl pieces that you can just put the joint in. And they be hitting the bong like right in the circle.
Like you seen those like little bulb looking things,
the bubblers.
Yeah,
Raw's
I
got
think
those.
it's pretty nifty, man.
It's like that, bro. But they'll be doing that in the park. Like they got a little bong on them with the joint in it, and they're like passing it around.
I would say you just need like a carb that you have on the side.
That's what they have.
Yeah.
Their bong just has like that. It has a little bit of, it's not crazy amount of water, but it just adds some water diffusion, cool it down a little. I don't know what it is. To me, it's bougie. Exactly. It's crazy. But, to each their own. I get it. If that's how you were probably taught to smoke and that's how you smoke, that's probably how you... Imagine if we were still just ripping gravity bongs. Like we did nothing but smoke gravity bongs. Bro, that's all we used to do. When me and Ty met, we were smoking GBs all day, bro.
The first time I ever smoked weed was out of a gravity bong.
Hell yeah, it was, bro, because that's the only thing you had. You had a nut, you had a little the 10 millimeter that your dad can never find. It's because we stole it. We stole the 10 and the 11. We made the bowl piece. We put it, and after it was done, we just threw it in the woods because we didn't even give a fuck. He's got tons more bolts in there we could steal. He's over there trying to fix the car. And he's like, God damn, the 10 millimeters gone, the 11 millimeter, the 12 now. I said, yeah, that's why we had to go get a bowl because my dad was bitching. The tools are gone. You got no sockets.
True. Yo, this would be a great challenge, I think, for you. We did this when we were young stoners, but we never pulled the trigger because we were broke jits.
Right.
But things are different now.
For sure.
Going into like a Home Depot with a budget, and then who can build the better pipe.
Piece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
it has to be safe.
We have to cap it.
Yeah, it's got to be like $30 max.
Under 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both go in. We can buy whatever
I don't
we want.
care if you go get 30. A spray painted. That's included in the 30.
It doesn't matter. It's all exactly.
It has to be safe.
And
so no skimping on an ingredient.
And I think there should be like
this hose melts around the butt when you inhale.
Yeah, no, there should be like specifications to size too, like because it's hard to judge, I think, size.
I think it would be
because imagine you make a nice little bowl and it rips and it tastes awesome. I make a 4-foot bong that you can
let me push back on this a tiny bit. So design it as it's the most premium option you can. And so if I come in with a 4-foot dumb thing and you can't even fill it and take a decent hit, but it's safe and functional, but you make this tiny little thing and it's ripping, and it cools, however, then you win because you had the better design.
I think I got a couple designs. I wouldn't even mention them.
Don't mention them.
I would never even mention them but my shit would definitely be on some.
You think we could get away with a $35? What's the ideal budget for you?
I don't even think I need 35. Because I could walk in there, buy a Gatorade, like one bolt, and like 2 little things and be out of there.
No. So that's a different challenge. That challenge would be for the lowest amount of money. What would be the functional?
That would be fun.
That
would be fun.
And
like
honestly, my man,
that
is so slick because people would be so obsessed with like the ratchet setup, and you would just grab like 2 ratchet or foil. And just
I could literally just go get 2 little metal pieces, 1 little glass piece, and a Gatorade bottle, and be like, boop, boop, and you literally have a whole bong.
Yo, do you believe in solidarity?
Sometimes.
Throw that lighter, bro. Go on.
Well, what if I throw your lighter? How would you feel about it?
That's solidarity.
Come on, bro. There it is. I'm gonna cut out the earlier part and just put in that.
You know I'm gonna go pick that up, Wicked Ill, and I'm gonna light my next blunt with it. He already knows.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, Wicked Ill.
Honestly, what are you thinking? I beat the King Palm, I think. I think I won the King. I'm the King Palm. Right now, I'm up, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I think, yeah, for sure. You're on it. This one wins, and I feel like we're over the time.
I'm
right?
gonna tell you real
Kevin?
talk.
We're approaching
134. I started.
We're only at 10.
No, 134. I lit this, so it's 150.
Oh, you're talking about like comparable to
Time?
I'd say it's similar, yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
it was
By the time
5:10
this is done?
when I came out, and it was around I think like
I
1
thought
or
you
2,
you
35
said
when we lit this one.
Oh, this
So
thing's
it's
gonna
been,
beat the
like,
King Palm.
Been about 20
Yeah.
minutes already.
And that blows my mind, too. I didn't
But
think I'd beat it.
that's why I was scared when he flashed 10. I thought it had only been 10 minutes.
No.
I'm like,
It's
holy
been. I think it's
shit.
been 15,
It's like,
right?
you say time, it's like, well, it's like, is it time?
It's the wrong guy to ask about time.
Is that
Yeah, it's
time in
15.
the-
It's
the
only
2
been
minutes
15
for the
minutes.
movie breakdown. You know, it's like I don't know where we're at.
You watch anything good lately?
Me? Mm-hmm. I've been watching Full Metal.
Okay.
It's like watching a movie that's fucking takes you like 10 days to watch. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
You haven't finished it though,
No.
so can't really do that. We will run a 2-minute breakdown on the series. That would be great.
It's going to be lit.
It'll be difficult, but I think you can do it.
For sure.
Although
I might need 20 minutes.
an hour and a half,
Honestly,
you know,
just
for
give me
an
20
average
minutes, I'll
movie
probably kill the whole
would only
show.
be like 4-ish episodes of Full Metal.
Because what are they, 23 a piece? I thought some of
22.
the first ones were longer, though. Wasn't like the pilot like 44 minutes or something?
It may have been.
Because I felt like the first 2 episodes were like almost hour longs. Because I thought every episode was going to be like 40 minutes, and all of a sudden they started to be like.
I guess what I'm saying
30
is like
minutes.
if we take one movie that's about an hour and a half long, or when you did the Tootsie one for Shelf's Table.
Sweetie, can you hand me that lighter?
Shelf's table.
Shelf's Table.
I won't lie though, the King Palm didn't go out, right?
Right.
That's mind blowing.
I almost like that though.
What, that it'll go out?
It just shows you that King Palm, nothing was going to stop it from burning. It'll burn the whole house down. I mean, it sat there and burned in the ashtray for a minute. It started catching some other shit on fire. I smack it out. Definitely not burn proof. It's definitely meant to burn. Honestly, though, I'm curious if we got a King Palm and we got the loudest loud we can get and we stuffed one.
Honestly, Hobie, that's the real test.
That's the real
Let's
test.
just order this fucking mold.
Yeah.
We'll let it sit for a bit.
Exactly.
We'll redo the getup.
Yep.
And
I'm
then
telling
we'll have
you.
the same
I want to
weed
do
to
that
roll in
on
the Backwoods.
the both. We
And
shoot them both out.
We'll weigh 'em
same
up.
gas.
Yeah.
And
do
I
it
think
legit.
that's legit. That's the way to really know, because all this other stuff, it's hard. You're comparing two different things. You know,
Two different
Nah.
experiences.
We
However,
go-
the
we
Backwood
go
of this
straight
one,
shoot
and I will
out.
never say this in most instances. I'm
Yeah.
just a real person. The Backwood was better this time.
It was.
And
I think it made that
if
weed come to life today
that-
after smoking the King
that
Palm.
was $45 and a 20% tax. I could get.
This blunt cost me. Even me being expensive cost
You don't have to give them enough.
$21. Being expensive, being on the like overcharging. I think by $7 or so with the blunt and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I still think it's that. I just think that's crazy money. That's how the pre-rolls out there were. I'm telling you, $37, bro, for a 1 gram joint. Because
I
I
wish
concentrate in it. I don't
Backwoods
give a fuck.
Would come out with like a light, bro.
Yeah.
Or call it like, yo, Backwoods. Hear me out. Listen to me.
Listen
I
to
don't
Tyler.
mind how big you can pack them. I like the raw, like unfinished aesthetic of it. I don't like the mold, and some of them are fucking heavy. Dig into the cigar world a little bit. Make a Connecticut wrap, you know, or Southern Charm, Backwoods Southern Charm. You know, one of those, and make it just.
What do you want, a thin one?
No, a thin one, or
Oh, check this out, though.
Hear me out. in the cigar world, it goes from like a Connecticut wrapper all the way up to like a double Maduro, and it's that light brown all the way to that deep dark brown.
This one though, because you see how light it was.
And if they made one intentionally with a different, like a lighter leaf, then I'm just saying.
Look how light this is, bro. You can almost see through it, bro. I didn't roll this one. I wanted a little darker one. But look how thin that is. Tell me that ain't really thin. Like a little piece of leather.
Now, it's thin for sure.
Thank you, sweet.
But it's still a pretty dark leaf.
Yep.
Relative to like a light cigar, you know.
No, but look how dark this one's going to be.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure.
That thing's almost,
look
at that.
Almost black.
Night and day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you buy like the certain packs of the honeys, like that's why I buy dark leaf, so they're all really dark.
It just give me like the normal clean flavor.
That I would just go for the original Backwood.
You think so?
If not, the sweet aromatics your go, because the sweet aromatics are usually thin, like little thin. You could really roll
them this way.
You could. I mean, that's way too much paper though. You'd be smoking a gosh dang.
No, you roll it like this. You barely lick the tip.
You roll just a chode?
just a big old chode.
Yeah, I like it.
No?
You could try it.
Nah. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I probably could roll a Backwood, but it would probably look ugly. Like, of an inexperience.
Okay, can I tell you guys
I don't think it finishes ugly. I just think it's ugly to watch.
I think just because... And you guys might be privileged and not know it.
You're talking to the audience.
No, I'm talking to you guys. No, I'm being real. Go smoke a Backwood with any other motherfucker but me, bro. It ain't gonna smoke like my Backwood.
Yeah.
Mine's got the 10-cent tip in it. Bro, I'm starting the tip gang. I'm telling you, people hit my Backwood and it changes them. They say, I'm trying to roll like that. That's real, bro. Because they ain't rolling. They might put 2 grams in a Backwood, but it's got a big old mouthpiece. It's spitting fucking weed in your mouth. By the end of it, you're smoking. It's nasty as fuck, bro. My Backwood don't smoke like that. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you go smoke with some dude who rolls a little 0.7 in a Backwood, then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, holy shit, Glenn, what the fuck, bro? You're really like smoking them. That's what I'm saying. You gotta put the whole 8th in the wood. Stuff that thing. It's got 5 grams in it. It's gonna smoke crazy good. Yeah. If you got some loud.
I would say that to like for anyone. Like rapper or any like type of blunt or anything. Like you have to.
You gotta get the ratio right.
You gotta
put a lot of weed because this thing is harsh. So when you put 5 grams of weed in it, it's gonna kill the harshness of this. Putting 2 grams is only gonna like even half and half.
Well, and see that's the thing too. If the Backwood is already arguably across the board, even though that one is, yes, the lighter leaf for sure. Yep. It's a heavier smoke.
Yep.
If you don't stuff it to get a thinner edge,
yep.
You are creating a world of hurt.
Even when I roll
how harsh is it going to be when you wrap it backwards 6 times instead of just touching the edges
together? When I roll one of these
raw
blacks, I'm trying to roll the joint. You see that?
Yeah, cannon style.
It has to be this big, almost. To just barely. So my joint is going to be slightly smaller than my pinky.
I think it makes it easier to roll, too.
Of course it does, because you just got to grab it and go blip, and it's done.
You have all
you just
the weight
stuff
and
it, and if a little bit falls out, who cares? Exactly. That's how I watch real dudes who roll joints. They put fucking 1.5 grams in it and roll it, and a 0.5 gram falls out, and it's a perfect 1 gram joint every time. Fat, nice joint where you don't even taste the paper, That shit's important. Yeah, this Backwoods smoke forever, though.
Yeah.
This has been since 34.
So you think it's better than the Canagar?
That's why I don't smoke Canagars. I can smoke King Pubs. It's not like I can't get them at the smoke shop. So impossible to understand. I don't know what that means.
We got 7 minutes left.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense. Yeah. It just blows my mind how long this fucking...
Which also, hilariously enough, is almost the time we have at like 52, right?
Yep.
So
no, that's not.
What time are we at?
Backwards.
I'm telling you this, though.
Wait, are we at like 52 minutes?
59 now.
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Close enough.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's 52.
So that shows. That's pretty impressive. The King Palm probably smoked a good... we'll probably run it back and we'll check the time later.
Exactly. I'm guessing
but at least
35
in post,
when you lit it.
I can put
they'll have a
down here at the bottom like a timer tag.
Perfect. So I won't even go into the rant I was going to go into.
We'll
have it there.
Still going.
The Backwoods still smoking.
Right now, if it was out right now, similar timing.
Okay.
Yes.
Honestly,
I think it's going to...
We have another 2 rotos in it.
I think it has 2 rotos in it.
Before we want to even consider putting it out. Yeah. Yo, you know what I realized? Our crew smokes like weed snobs.
Yeah. Oh, I felt like, no offense, but I felt like a fascist talking to some people.
Yeah.
Like, they were like looking at me like, oh, like... So you're trying to get rapper weed. I'm like, no. I'm trying to get the guy who plugs the rapper's weed, bro. I'm trying to get that weed. I'm trying to get the weed that the rapper couldn't afford, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to get smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the genetics to grow the smoke one day. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mind works. You know what I'm saying?
Really are there to you. Let me keep game. Your location is legendary where I come from. So
I respect
where's it
all the respect that I've heard and all the crazy things. I want to see that shit. So I go like, oh no,
I had it.
It's
true. I went to Mecca.
Yeah.
And I prayed. I was part of it, you know.
Exactly.
For whatever example, you know, you go to the place. You go to Rome, you know,
well,
do
that's what I'm saying.
stuff.
If we went to like Africa, bro, you know, in the middle of Africa, don't you think they're gonna have loud? Hell yeah, they're gonna have loud. They're gonna have, I'm telling you, dude, but it's only gonna be to what's cultural to where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
I think it would be extremely unique because it's sun grown. I think it would be powerful.
Yeah. Think about it. If you got off a plane, you've been on a plane for 12 hours, you just cleanse your cannabinoid receptors, you got no weed in you and shit. Goes 2 days go by, you can't find some weed. Finally, you find some random guy. He's like, oh yeah, hit the thing. You hit the shit. You're gonna be like, fuck yeah, dude, this shit was awesome because you're all cleansed out. You know what I'm saying? I watched my boy come back from not smoking for 5 days. He used to smoke 10 blunts a day with me. Got in the car, smoked halfway through the backward, turned pale, and was like, dude, I think I might throw up. Get what I'm saying? Because even me, I came back from Cali and I wasn't smoking crazy. I had the flight and the thing. When I smoked, I was like, I was sitting in my car for a second. I had to just sit there and be like, yo, I got to chill for a second. Yeah, no, my stomach was turning a little bit. I was like, I'm that high. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. Even today, like I haven't smoked yet. So it's just smoked this. I feel pretty fucking hot.
Dude, it's honestly.
From these 2 fuckers.
I'm not mad.
This is an indica too. So it kind of mellowed that other one out.
And I'm typically pretty, let's just call it catty about the backwood.
No, I think it brought it to life smoking that King Pop though before. I really think so because when I lit it, my eyes were like, oh shit! I felt like I was on the Emberry.
We should do an episode where we get like some real sour
and we smoke with the Emberry,
some fruity sour.
That'd be fucking awesome to see what it's I think it's like that. That was like that'd be awesome.
Need some concentrate,
Oh
yeah. We've got a couple ideas.
When we were doing the last time, we did a dab or 2 on the Emberry.
How was it?
Did you?
Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah,
was it crazy?
Like that same feeling like you're getting right now, like that like with the lemons at first.
It was crazy.
I was like, whoa, what is going on? Like,
that's what we'll have to do.
Yeah, we'll
have to have a little bit of everything beforehand in the same episode. Ember about 15 minutes for it to dissolve. And then we'll get back into the same stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Definitely a noticeable difference.
Well, look,
you got shout outs, bro?
Yeah, this is what I'll wrap it up on.
And yes, for anyone that's just covered it or made it this far, definitively the backwood would over the Canada.
Honestly, though, if you're not into nicotine and you're going to put a bunch of gas in it, I don't think a King Palm is going to be super bad. I would like a raw black over the King Palm if I'm really going that route. But if you wanted that blunt hit and didn't want the nicotine, I guess the King Palm's not too bad.
If you have issues rolling,
well, that's the biggest winner about it, that it's already rolled and you can just pack it.
Yes,
that's why I would say go that route.
And you could if you didn't go through the way. And I don't want to discredit this Canagar because they could have some in with King Palm for like a hand rolled leaf. I personally have just never seen a King Palm that isn't a pre-rolled setup.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I would change the filter to be more focused to the front and still have a good, like a sewer grate. I think that'd be a big improvement. And yeah, like you said, my man, if you're not into the nicotine buzz, you don't like the blunts, you just think that tobacco ruins it, you're one of those people for sure, and you have valid points. That's how you prefer to smoke.
But you want to look like you're smoking a blunt or something?
Or you want you just want something a little bit, you know, more posh. Dude, for you personally, you know what I'm saying? You're kicking it, it's your birthday or whatever, you know, like that is a great walk on the beach smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're smoking with a bunch of people. I mean, the Backwood, I mean, you see the times. I mean, they were both pretty impressive time-wise. Half hour on a 2-grammer. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, me. I think we're out time-wise on the camera.
It's turned off?
I think so.
Oh, potentially. Yeah, I think we're out.
Yeah.
Damn, we killed it.
It's okay. We're good. We'll run it back there. We got a cute little edit for when the reel goes bad.
Nice.
But, yeah, shout-outs.
Look, shout out everyone that's here. Kevin, Kyra, Sam, Ty. I appreciate you guys always. Shout out Matt and Andy. Safe drive.
Yeah, much love, you guys.
You guys go try the King Palm and stuff. Let us know what you guys think.
Oh, there's a pup right there.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, like we always say, fire in.
Fire out. Much love, everybody. Thanks for coming to the gas station. We'll catch you next week. Subscribe, like, share with your people.
Hit that bell.
It's important.